Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Sun City in Arizona. Hope you're having a super fantastic, sparkling, shake it up Saturday. Woo-hoo. Yes, so today we are going to talk about 10 ways you can shake up your life. We might throw a bonus one or two things in there as well. If you're looking at the tape across the bottom, it is telling you what we're going to be covering today. Oh, should I take it off and put something else on? No, we'll leave it there. So it is Shake It Up Saturday. We've just gotten back from a really good, invigorating walk. Seffi decided this morning, and trust me, she did decide this morning. She decided this morning that we were going to do the long route. So we did the long route with a kink in it, because the long route for her is to go right. Actually, no, we did the medium route. We did the medium route this morning. Yeah, so she decided to go left. We went up the main thing, then she decided to go right and went all the way down and around and came back again. So we went around the other block, not our block. But anyway, so we just got back from that. It was amazing outside. It's a beautiful sunny day. There is no wind, so the awning is out. Yay! And it's meant to be like 76 today. That's okay. We can handle that. We have plenty to do. We are shaking up our day today. So what are some ideas? I've got 10 that are scrolling across the bottom of the screen. We're going to go through those really quick, and we may even add in extra one or two for you. So do something different every day. Think about that. If you try something new every day, just imagine how much more enriching your life would be. But it also gets you out of that mind. It gets you out of that rut of get up, get dressed, shower, dress, have breakfast, exercise, whatever your morning routine is. And then go and, oh, that reminds me, hang on. I've got a good quote for you. I saw this yesterday, but I have no idea who said it. And it made me stop and think and went, yeah, I like that. And so talking about doing something different every day, there was this quote that I saw on social media somewhere. It doesn't say who said it. It says, you'll never change your life until you change something you do daily. The secret of your success is found in your daily routine. So when you look at your daily routine, what is it? How is it that you get up every morning? What is it that you do? What is your morning routine? What is one thing in there that you could change that could have a compounding effect later on and improve things, make things better and everything else? And then I was in the middle of my decluttering. Well, not really. I'm at the start of my decluttering. And I found this book, and I totally forgot I had this book. And it's called Do One Thing Every Day That Scares You. Oops, hang on. Do One Thing Every Day That Scares You. This little book is awesome. And it is little. I mean, I have little hands. But you go in here and, here's a quote here that says, fear itself made her daring. And then down the bottom, it's got up the top here, it has a date. Then there's a quote, and then down here it says, today I, and then you've got a space to write on here what you did today that you dared yourself to do. This one here has got the date going again. It says, dare to go somewhere alone today. And you've got to check off what you did, to a restaurant, to a bar, to a party, to a movie, to a concert, someplace scarier. And then you have room to write about it. So there's that list. You just check off which one, and then you've got room to write about your experience. And this whole book is filled up. Every page has on it where you can write it. It gives you the challenge for the day. You can write it. You can date it. And this becomes your everyday I did one thing that scared me book. Or one day that I challenged. One thing I did every day that challenged me. You could change the title if you wanted to, but this is a great little book, and who knows? We'll see what happens with that one. So that's one thing. Do something new every day, or challenge yourself to do something that scares you, that gets you out of your comfort zone. I'm so far out of my comfort zone. In fact, what happened the other day? Oh, I'm going to go back and find it. I wrote about it. But in my comfort zone, I was so far out. I was so far outside my comfort zone, I no longer know where it is. Then I got a challenge which took me to a whole nother stratosphere. I'm not even in the same stratosphere as my comfort zone anymore. So yeah, completely out of the box. Number 2, rearrange the furniture. Now, I live in an RV, so there's not a lot of rearranging of furniture I can do. I do have a couch I want to get rid of and replace it with something else, but I have to figure out, am I going to put a reclining chair in there, or reclining love seat in there so Zephy can sit next to me, or am I going to put a workspace in there? I've got to figure it out. There's a space that I need to get rid of the couch because it's old. It's got springs coming through, so I need to get rid of it. So that's about the only rearranging of furniture I can do in an RV. But rearrange the furniture. It changes the flow of the room. It makes your mind, because you get so used to walking certain routes that when you change things, you have to stop and think about things, which has a good positive impact on the brain. While you're rearranging the furniture, you could also start throwing stuff away, decluttering. I am in a decluttering mode today. Like I said, I found this. Yes. And that's part of the decluttering I found. But, donate stuff, trash it, gift it. Just go through the stuff and do what is appropriate with it. Put it away in a place. If you don't have a place for it, it goes. Or whatever is in place, that goes, So there's going to be a lot of shuffling around inside my RV. So I'm not rearranging furniture, but I am rearranging my cabinets, my drawers, everything about what's in here. Take a different route. When you go out and you're going to the supermarket, you're going to the Home Depot, or wherever you are going, and you always go a certain way, change it. Take a longer route. We go out of the campground here and we have the option to go left or right. My mailbox place is a 20-minute drive to the right. And so I go left. Sounds weird, I know. And I take all these back roads and things. And it's a great way to explore your local area as well, especially if you're new to an area. You take all the back roads and everything. Go, I wonder where this one goes. In New Zealand, we call that tiki touring, where you just got a destination in mind and you take a different route to get there. Yes, you may end up lost, but the challenge of this is, do not pull out your phone and pull up your GPS to figure out where you are. Find your way out of there. That's the challenge part of it. Number 5, send a thank you note. Something as simple as that. I've got some people who have sent me some stuff. So one of the things I'm going to be doing today is sitting down and doing some thank you notes and writing them out and things like that. Number 6, this is one that Brad and I used to love doing. We'd go driving for about an hour to get to a place where we could go stargazing. We'll take a picnic dinner with us. We'd have some hot chocolate with us in a thermos, and we'll go out and we'll go stargazing. And there were times that different clubs would meet in some field somewhere, and they'd set up all their telescopes and everything else. And there was people there with homemade telescopes that you had to climb up a ladder to look into. It was a lot of fun, and we got to see some great stuff doing that. And if it was just the two of us, we just had a nice quiet evening, just laying there looking up at the stars, making different shapes. And Brad was trying to explain the constellations to me, and I'm going, it doesn't even look like a bull. I mean, how can you call that a bull? It doesn't even look like a bull. So there's stuff like that. Where are we up to on the list? Number 7, learn something new, even if it has nothing. It could be something to do with what you do. It could be something to do with a hobby or a pastime. It could be something to do with your career, or it could be something completely out of the blue and totally different. I just finished a course on raw chocolate. Yeah, I know. A chocoholic learning. Well, I guess that's not really a chocoholic learning how to make raw chocolate things. There was chocolate balls, there was chocolate bites. We did chocolate ice cream last night. There was chocolate mousse, chocolate protein shakes, just chocolate shakes, hot chocolate. We had 9 different recipes. I now have my shopping list made up so I can go order the stuff. My silicone molds are on order. They'll be here Tuesday. So I can go make these little chocolate bits and balls and things. And you can make them up in advance, put them in the fridge or the freezer so that they're ready for you when you want to have a snack or something. But they're healthy. There's no sugar in any of them. The sweeteners he was used was organic honey and coconut sugar. So it wasn't the processed sugar. It wasn't artificial sweeteners. It was all natural sweeteners. But if you want to learn something new, in the description below, it says learn something new. Click that link. It takes you to the Center of Excellence. And if you use that link, you get any course that you order in your first order, you get for £27. Yes, it is English. It is an English school and everything else, but they have a ton of amazing material. I am working my way through several different classes and having a blast learning all sorts of different things. I've got one in there on dog training. I just learned about raw chocolate. I'm doing a genealogy course in there. There's one on heraldry, which is all about like the shields and the the shields and the crests and things. The family crests and stuff. So, and you get that for any course you have in your first order is £27 per course, which translates to about anywhere between $35 and $40 US. But it's a really great community. They have a lot of great stuff, and they do a lot of continuing education credits in there too. So go learn something new. Just pick a topic and learn it. I saw one there the other day that I have a friend who likes to do paper crafts, and so I sent her the link to say, here, go check this out. They've got a whole thing on paper crafts and certificates and diplomas and all of that and they recognize certificates and diplomas too, so it's pretty cool. Number 8, turn off the news for 7 days. This is again, some people are going to go, oh, heart attack section. Just try it for 7 days. Turn off the news. Turn off the news. Those news apps that pop up, turn off the notification. Don't watch the news in the evening. Find something else to do. Don't go surfing on the website. If you have the news come up on your homepage for Google or whatever, or whichever browser you use, turn it off. Go news free for 7 days and see how your mind is adjusted. See what happens with your mindset and everything else. I did that once, and that was several years ago. I tell you, it gives me so much more free time, and I don't have to worry about the things that affect me and my local area and everything else. Number 9, be a tourist for a day in your own town or city. Some people, if I was to knock on your door tomorrow and say, show me your town or your city, where would you take me? What would you show me? What are some of the highlights in your place? Have you ever played tourist in your own town or city? This is a really cool thing to do, because not only do you get to know your town and city, but you can discover some amazing things that are in and around your city that you live in that you may not have known before. It's always interesting to find people who have lived in a city for 5, 6, 7 years or whatever, and you go to them and say, show me all the sites in your city, and they look at you and go, I don't know. They have no clue. Go out, be a tourist for a day. It's amazing. And then number 10 is pay it forward. Do something kind for somebody just out of the blue, just because you can. Just because you can. And that's it for me. I'm wrapping up right now, so those are your 10 things. Do something different every day, or something that scares you. Rearrange the furniture, throw stuff away, take a different route, send a thank you note, go stargazing, learn something new, turn off the news for 7 days. Yes, I know there's some people go, it's like telling them not to drink coffee for 7 days. Be a tourist in your own town or city. And number 10, pay it forward. So go out, have a super fantastic Sparkling Shake It Up Saturday. Let us know in the comments below what you are doing to shake up your Saturday. If you want a couple of more ideas, we'll give you a couple more. Go photograph your city while you're out. Go try something wacky with photography or something. Take your phone with you. I've got Brad's Whippy-Doo camera. I'm actually going to be taking a course through the Center of Excellence on how to use Brad's camera, because it's got all the bells and the whistles and everything. And what I know how to do is turn it to auto, put it up to my eye, and basically let it do its autofocus and everything. So I want to learn how to do wacky stuff with his camera. Another idea could be cook something completely experimental for dinner. I did this when I was cooking for Brad and the boys and stuff. I would do this almost every meal. They go, what's for Helen? What's for dinner? Excuse me. What's for dinner? And I'll go, it's Helen's surprise. And their faces would go like, oh crap, what are we going to get served? Is it going to be edible? Some are, some aren't. It's all about trying. Always have a backup plan. So go do something wild and experiment. If it doesn't taste good, at least you tried it and you've got a backup plan. You see those comedy shows and stuff where, Dad's cooking tonight. And everybody in the house goes, Dad's doing what? Or, Mum's cooking, or the son's cooking, or whatever. Somebody has taken over the kitchen, decided to cook a meal for the family that night. And they all take one bite and they go, oh, this looks really good. And it smells good. And they taste it and they're sort of like, and whoever cooked it goes, pizza? Contact an old friend you haven't talked to in a while. What's the name? What was another one I had come up? Go volunteer for a good cause. Do something like that. So those are some different ideas that you can do to change up your day, shake it up. Because when you change up your day and you shake it up, you get that creative zone. You really do get into a creative zone. So I'm going to be having fun today decluttering, because when I declutter physically, It's also decluttering up here as well. You're making space for more creativity to come in. More creativity leads to more productivity, which is just awesome. So let's get out there. Let's go shake up this day. Have a super fantastic sparkling Shake It Up Saturday. Let us know in the comments below what you got up to today that shook up your day. And we will catch you back here around 6 p.m. Mountain Time this evening and do a recap on the day and how it got shaken up a little. Hey, Konera.